today I am going to show you how to make a really cute, pretty easy, shabby chic kind of decoration for weddings or parties or anything like that. I use something similar to this in my own wedding actually, and this is it right here. And it's tulle in different types, little crystal there. You could even put a hair clip on the back and give them away at your wedding or your event or whatever, the way I did. Every female that was at the wedding got a hair clip made like this, but a little bit smaller, and their own little individual bouquet too, which they loved. So let's get started. What you're going to need tulle, and I'm not sure what the sizing is on it. I'm trying to find a width on this. It looks like it may be the 6-inch. It's this, I don't know if you guys see a measurement on there outside of the 8 yards in length, but it's just plain old tulle, very inexpensive. You don't have to get this one. I got this one at Walmart, I think, and in all honesty, go to the Dollar Tree because they have it there as well. And it's or maybe that one was from the Dollar Tree. I think that was, but I got mine from the Dollar Tree from a place called Casey Dollar, and I got one big spool from the Walmart. So you're gonna need your tulle in whatever colors you want. I'll be using just plain old white and this silvery glitter one. Scissors, make sure they're good scissors to cut. Your hot glue gun. Some kind of center accent. I'm using these little crystals, again, inexpensive. Got them for like $1 at Walmart or $2 for this bag, and there were more in there. But whatever you want for the center. You can even use like little flowers. Like I've got these left over. So you can use those too. And a form of some kind. Now, you can measure out your own form on a piece of cardboard, whatever you want, and this also allows you to really tailor it to the size that you want. But for me, I just want it easy because I had to make a lot, so I just want it fast and easy. So what I use is just this old Nintendo DS video game box. You can use a DVD box, CD case, whatever you want. And what you're going to do first is you are going to take your tulle, and since I'm using two, I'm going to overlap them or overlay them on each other. So trying to get this silver one unwound. What you're gonna do is, here's the clear, the white one, it's kind of hard to see, and then my silver. Take them and line them up. Try and move this over here for you. Okay. Take them and line them up on the edge. It doesn't have to be perfect because you can always trim up everything the way that you want when you're done, but just line them up like that and make sure they're overlaying each other. And this is going to help you get a one layer glitter, one layer plain kind of effect in the final product. And you're going to find with the glitter one, it kind of sticks to itself when you're trying to unroll it, and the white one just unravel so easily, so they're going to be a little bit of pain if you're not in a large enough space where you can just kind of spread your work out. Okay, so here's the tulle overlapping. Take your form, and let me do it this way for you. Just line it up with the edge. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just take it and then just wind it over itself. Just keep flipping your form and winding the tulle over itself. Do this as many times as you want. Of course, the more times you wind it, the denser your final product's going to be. Don't let it get like bunched up. It's okay if they're a little bit off center, but don't like let it get bunched up the way you're seeing here. Again, if you have a bigger workspace, it'll be easier, I promise. And plus, I'm trying to do this off on the camera. I'm gonna just go off camera and finish this out. wound it several times. I didn't even count. You'll just want to count so you can make sure that you have the same thickness on each flower. And now I'm going to just cut off from the spools. Oh, thank goodness, because that was a pain in the butt. Okay, so now you've got your fabric wound up around your box. You're just going to slide out your form. And now you're left with this triangle. Or not triangle, rectangle. And I almost forgot. You're going to need another piece of tulle to tie off with. And all I did was just take a piece of the plain white, cut it in half. Don't use the whole width because it's going to make a really big tie in the middle and it won't bunch up as nicely as you would want it to. So just take a piece of your tulle. It's hard to see. Just take a piece of your tulle and just tie it around the middle. And you're going to want to tie off side to side. Leave the closed ends alone. You're going to tie off in the other direction, the open ends. Pull them together, bunched up like this. It's going to look kind of like a bow. And just tie off in the middle with your tulle. Do the best you can to center it. You can always adjust it once it's on there. Okay, and there you go. And as you can see, you get a pretty bow too if you want to just leave it at that. Which I did that too for my wedding. Made giant bows to put on backs of chairs and decorations on tables and stuff. But just tie off the best you can. Make it as even as you can. And cut off the little tails. Down so it's even. What you can do now is you're going to want to open these edges up of the bow. You can go fast and bunch it up and just cut it off like that, or you can run your blade down the middle and cut the loops, which is what I've done before too. And you're going to have some that don't cut open all the way. You can just trim up as you need to, like right here. Do the same on the other side. And as you can see, glitter one is very messy, but it makes a really pretty final product. And you're going to want to just fluff this up. And another way to make it kind of shabby on the edges is run it against your hand like this. And that's just going to kind of rough up the edges a little bit. So fluff up the flower. And what I did in the one that I initially showed you is actually cut down into the petals like this. Again, the importance of sharp scissors. Okay, and just fluff that up. Try and pull these together so it looks more like a flower. And then trim up your edges so that they're even, round. It's a little bit more here. And just play with it until it looks how you want it to look. You can make them smaller which I use a smaller one than this. This is one of the prototypes of the ones in my wedding, which you can see it's smaller. Smaller than this. But just keep playing with it, get it how you want it, and just trim up the edges. Like you see here, this big little point. Just trim that off. Make it how you want it to look. I'm going to trim this up a little over here. And you can point cut into it some more if you want to, just to get a little bit more shabby chic going. Rough it up a little on the edges, just like that some more. Okay, so there's the flower that I'm gonna leave it at. And then take your crystal. A little bit of hot glue in the middle if I can get this thing to go. It's clogged up or something. And just set your little crystal in the middle, let it dry, and then you've got your flower. And like I said, you can make them smaller, you can make them much more neat if you don't want the shabby chic look. You could add the hair clip on the back so you can give it away to your lady guests at your party or event or wedding, and that way it's less cleanup for you afterwards too, and they get a little something to take home to remember your event with. It's a nice little surprise. But this is it, and it wasn't that hard. It doesn't take that long. It took a little long on here because the camera angle with the winding piece is a little bit tricky, but once you get in the groove, you can get a few of these out. But this is the final product. Very cute, sparkly. And it doesn't have to be white. I mean, use any color you want. This is what I found at a local like discount store here. It's called KC Dollar. I don't think they have it outside of town. It's very much just a one and done kind of place, but they have all sorts of amazing stuff. I got a lot of my supplies for my wedding from there. But like, here's some of the other colors. I got this pretty pink, purple, peach. So it doesn't have to be just like wedding stuff, wedding flowers, or wedding colors. You can use them for birthdays and things like that, especially if you've got a little girl and you want to have little party favors that were inexpensive to send home with the other kids. Just make a bunch of little hair clip flowers, and that might be fun for her too, just to help with the fluffing up part of it. So just, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you take it and make it your own. Just make your own creation out of it, something pretty for you to really just kind of make whatever special event is that you're making these for as memorable as possible. And I hope you like it. If you have any questions, comments, just leave them below. Thanks.